In today's video we don't have a vacuum cleaner at all. No vacuum cleaner content today. What we have is this box that's full of vacuum cleaner parts. Yes, I have a little job lot here. I wanted two things from this box, but for the price I paid the guy wasn't willing to split, so we have it all. So see what I bought and if I know what it all is. Yes, hello my vacuum cleaner chums, how are you today? We have the handies for this video because you can come nice and close and we can see what is in this box of Pure Delights. Oh, I'm quite looking forward to this. I can say, when I saw it advertised, there was definitely one thing in there that I really wanted. It was great. And I don't know what else I've been given really, so we need to go through it all and see if I can find what I actually wanted and see what else there is. So we have a previously sealed Hoover Turbo Power fan case. Very interesting. We also seem to have a Hoover Junior sort of hood, really. This is one of the later Juniors. Oh, crikey. This is a new 1650 chassis. Remains of the wiring loom. Two nice wheels though, they're always handy. Although I think on these you can't actually take the wheels off of this era. They don't have the circlip. So I had to keep it as a chassis, but the chassis is very clean. Two very clean front wheels, a nice trunnion, which doesn't seem too bad at all. There's a little chip there by where the bellows go, but that's easily sorted. Here's the hood, fairly average, clean, not too bad at all, so that's cool. That wasn't in the photo. What else do we have in here? We have an empty packet of drive belts for the Electrolux 400, 500 twin turbo range. That's quite cool. An empty packet of filters for an Electrolux 500. We have a pit fit, very good condition there. Hoover dusting brush. Oh, I nearly bought one of these at the weekend. We have the solution tube assembly for a Hoover Aquamaster. This sits on top of the bucket. This bit plugs into the machine and provides the flow. That goes into the tank, and this has been cut, goes off to the rest of the tools. So that's quite cool. These are, I'm pretty sure, the clips for the Hoover Aquamaster bucket. There, look. This doesn't say, but going by the wavy lines, I'm fairly confident that they are. What's here we have? Oh, it's in its genuine packet as well. It is a water valve for an Aquamaster cleaner. I'm not going to unwrap it because it's new. I might be able to sell it. This is what clips to the wand and basically turns on and off the solution. Part number 680737. Genuine. We also have a handle grip. Again, brand new, genuine. The inner handle grip part for a Sensatronic 89 series. Packet's already a little bit bashed up. so we can get it out. But basically this is for the contour hand grip. The contour bit sort of sits on the top. The underside, that's where all the wires go for the power takeoff socket. That's interesting, that might fit my Sensortronic. That's cool. And that's it for the Iceland frozen food bag. We have a filter for Hoover Aquamaster, Hoover module, all that type of good stuff. We have a very good condition front bumper for a Hoover Turbo Power, probably goes with that red one. The same as, this is the front lower handle bolt cover for that red Junior as well. They're always handy to have because they snap like a sob. This is the bag for that red Junior. Oh, we've almost got a complete machine here. That's in a Superdrug bag. This is the front, this is the lower handle brace for Turbo Power Juniors. we do have a handle. We have just the top handle for a Turbo Power Junior. God, we probably could cobble together a machine. I've got lots of other parts in the shed. What is this? Ooh, fantastic. This is a top handle for a Hoover Junior. Has its bag cord hook there. However, what I actually want from this is the handle grip. You won't have seen this yet. I'm going to put this video out on Saturday just because it's a laugh. But I need a brown handle grip for a machine that I have in. You've probably seen it on Instagram. That really filthy Hoover Junior 119. But this has had service before. Look, Hoover service from Tunbridge down in Kent. Very nice. That's good. I like that. We have the two washing tools for a Hoover Aquamaster. There, look. Good condition, no damage. I much prefer this style of wash head to the Vax 121 style. Oh, I regret this now. I nearly bought a Hoover Aquamaster last weekend when I was on holiday, but didn't because I couldn't be bothered to drive to go and get it. I sort of regret that now. What's under here? Well, it is not a Aquavac paper bags for various Aquavac products. It is a Hoover Dustet outer bag. Very nice. We have half of the handle bolts for that Junior. And it's actually what's in these two bags that I was expecting. This is all just extra. We've had a bit of a clear out, which is fair enough. I do the same. So I'll pop that over there. And we shall take all of this stuff out and see what we have. We have, right, now this, I know exactly where these go. This longer piece here is the start of the solution tube for a Hoover Aquamaster. This will plug in actually to the back side of this. And then there'll be another long piece that goes all the way down to the machine. This little piece here, exactly the same, fits into there. So that's cool. What else do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 height control knobs for Hoover Pure Powers. We have the height. We have 2 height control knobs for the red Turbo Powers, and 1 green one. There we go. That might bring you down for the next bit. We have a switch. In fact, we have many switches. lots of different switches. We have these two, which I think are for pure powers, because or turbo power 2 actually. This one here could be anything, and a rocker switch here. This one looks like a Panasonic one. We have a turbo power 2 height control knob, turbo power chassis bracket. That's a pure power on-off switch. From there we have this blanking piece. It's from a Hoover. Ooh, it's from a Hoover, not quite sure which one. Then we have all of these screws and nuts and bolts, which are always handy because you can replace rusted on ones with them. They're all different sizes. In fact, where was it? I saw it. This is the other side of this. So we'll pop that back into there like so. So yeah, lots of screws and bits and bobs for our pleasure. This bag, however, has some more vintage items in it. Let me bring you down and I'll show you what's in here. Put that stuff out of the way and we'll go into this box, into this bag. See what delights it holds. This is the vintage stuff now. We have, gosh, this is very old. Very old indeed, if I can take it out if it's already torn packet. This is, not sure what machine it'll be from, but this covers the cable as it comes out of the handle and around into the motor on more vintage machines. In fact, the Hoover 800 behind me has it, although it's quite short. But it is Hoover part number 619628. One day we might find what it goes for. Get it back into its packaging. Like so. Cool, what else do we have? We have a rocker switch. Should have been from an upright, going by all of that assembly. Nice bit of original flex on there. Although, actually the rubber's in good condition, so that's cool. In fact, if we peel off, this is the insulation for the wiring. In fact, we could probably take all of the wiring off and throw that away at some point. But these are very handy because these do like to stop clicking. So that's always handy to have one of those. We have the foot pedal for the older Hoover cleaners. I've done a 612 recently that had this exact style of handle on off switch. Okay, no idea what that is at all. This is the wiring cover for Hoover Celia cleaners. It goes behind all of the wiring. Where it goes in and out of. Ah, crikey! This part 623023. It actually says 612 on it. This part here is what releases the handle lock. So when you push the pedal down, this bit moves as well and pushes the lock out of the way. I polished exactly one of those up very, very recently. No idea what that is. Oh, it's a Barclays Bank coin bag. We have some bent pieces of wire that must go to something, but I have absolutely no idea what they go to. So cannot tell you much about that. I'm failing in my I know everything so far, aren't I? These may not all be vacuum cleaner parts, I'll be honest. There's some more of these sort of metal brackets. I presume they all go together. No idea though, there's no markings on them to say where they are. That's a Hoover Turbo Power chassis clamp. This is a Hoover part because it says it's got the part number on it there. That's on various Hoover cleaners. Don't actually know. I think it's something to do with the switch. Could not tell you. This looks like actually the back of a handle cover. Probably for a cylinder machine. Although I don't recognise the colour scheme. We have a Miele wheel, oddly, and a thing full of Hoover parts. This is the bottom. This is a handle plug for a Hoover upright vacuum. You can see the remains of the cloth coloured wiring, which is as brittle as they all go and snaps when you bend it. There's that. This is actually not fully complete. And it's not actually a light fitting one. This is an old Hoover plug. I'd imagine there should be a round piece in there to obviously protect all of that. I think it's for an old round pin socket, although one of them is very loose. So that's cool to have. Can't say I'll be using it, I'll be honest. On-off switch for a Hoover upright of some description. Blue, so possibly from a blue 612 at some point. Ooh, an unknown belt spindle. There we go. This is, it's bent as they always are. You can sort of straighten them out. Straighten out. This is the bag clamp for a Hoover Senior. Sits on the handle and springs down. Sadly though, because the rivet's knackered, there's not a lot I can really do with that. We have some sort of on-off switch foot pedal, an Electrolux on-off switch. Always know Electrolux on-off switch when you see one. Where else are we? More unknown bracketry. If you know what any of these are, please do say. Otherwise, there you go. Here's another Hoover upright bag holder, although this one's completely snapped in half, where it fixes to the machine. Now these are very, very handy if I can just fish them all out for us. I think this is all of them. There's one. These are bag flange bolts for the older coffee can style machines, and I needed one of these. I don't need it anymore. I've already finished and bent out the one that I had, but basically it was this style as well. That screws into the cleaner, and then screw this up and you sort of basically trap the flange inside. They're handy. No idea what that is. Possibly some sort of hose inlet thing. What have we got here? We have several, or at least two, because that should screw into there. Two carbon brush holders. In fact, there's another end bit there. Oh, there's another one of those bag flange bolts in there. So we have a couple of carbon brush holders and then a couple of caps. The caps are always quite handy because they do chip off because they're only Bakelite. That's cool. Some sort of top bearing for a motor. Couldn't tell you what motor it's from though, there's nothing on it. These are bolts for the handle to secure the handle to the older coffee can machines. Oh look, we have a Hoover 6525 ratings plate, 652 1972 or 1962. There's that. Lots of other little screws. If I just pick them all up from where they fell out the bag, these look like various Hoover motor mounting screws really. Various bits and bobs, and that'll be for a handle release for something or other. Lots more screws, add those to the screw pile. Blanking caps, one's broken, one's not. These are the top hood screws for the Hoover Aquamaster, especially in that colour scheme. Some sort of motor bearing, inner at least, bush. Have another handle bolt. This is the older Hoover Junior 119, 1224 style handle bolt there. Put those away because that's what I actually wanted this for. Something. It's not a button, it's just a blank. This I think was at one point a bag spring. You could probably bend that back in if you were so inclined. We have two speed switches, two different types of speed switches. I love these. Oh, this one's broken. One's broken, one's not. But these are what changed the motor speed when you put the tools into an older Hoover cleaner. More switches. This one's possibly for something American. I've had these before on the American cleaners because they're sort of fixed to this plastic. I think they are actually exactly the same part. Made in England. Yeah, they're pretty much the same switch. Really, there's another knackered bag handle bag spring. Another Panasonic style switch. A different style of carbon brush end cap. A solution tube clip. There's a few Hoover Junior parts in here. What do we have? We have a very good condition belt guard for the vintage Hoovers, and the amount of these I've thrown away over the years. These are the suppressor clamps for Hoover motors. I mean, there's only one half there, but I know there's the half. They go around the explodey suppressor, clamp themselves down and screw into the side of the motor. But what I actually wanted all this for, what I paid £15 for this whole lot was these innocent looking pieces of rusty metal are bag holders for older machines. I need two of these, both for my vintage machine, my Hoover 725, my Hoover 800 and 825. I don't have 725. Need to open it out and take this spring off and put the bag strap through there and clamp it down. But yeah, these are, in fact this had a bag strap in it at one point, it's been replaced with a spring, and these hold the bag, so you can clip the bag on and off, so no more having to tie the bag strap onto the machine. And there we go, that's my parts haul. Some lovely treasures in here, some very good finds, I must say. Pleased with that. What a small pile of rubbish, I will admit. I won't keep utterly everything, but it's all of these small bits here. Like, I really needed one of these, and I bent the one that I needed, that I had that was bent back into shape, because it's quite easy to do. But yeah, I needed one of these, you just can't find them. This is excellent. If anybody needs one of these, tell me and I shall give you a price. See if I can make my money back on some of these bits and bobs. But yeah, some lovely rarities, some complete unknowns, and a little bit of rubbish. Not a lot though. Not a lot of rubbish at all. These can be filed away. I can catalogue them so I know what the heck I've got, because I'm terrible with that. When I want a part, no idea if I have it, so I'll just go and buy one and then find said part. I really must log everything that I've got, so at least I can sit in the house and go, oh, I do definitely have one of those somewhere, and then at least I can start to look before I go and waste a load of my time. Some of these are very rusty, like this one isn't moving. But they all clean up very nicely. Very nicely indeed. There's some very nice vintage parts in here. Certainly these two in the very old style Hoover branding. That's nice to see. And yeah, some very nice things indeed. So there we go, really little pondery weekend video for you. Normal service will be resumed soon, and basically thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you soon. Bye bye.